What is going on, guys? Spilligan here today to bring you another mouse review. So pretty weird one today, uh, and it doesn't seem that weird, but it's weird because there was a lot of kind of like hype around this mouse when it was first announced, and then it kind of like just died down because of a few little specs that were released about it, and yeah, some other stuff we're going to get into in the video, or in the actual review, I should say. But first and foremost, like as always, guys, love to hear anything about what you like, what you don't like in the comments, what you would like to see more in this channel, and anything else. As always, guys, I am more than happy to. Sorry, thought I saw something. I am more than happy to answer any and all questions and comments. And yeah, as always, guys, like and subscribe if you liked the video, and if not, tell me what you didn't like. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hop right into this because I think this is honestly going to be one of my longer reviews just because there's so much like to do with this mouse. Like there's so much going on this mouse. So yeah, without further ado, as you've probably already read in the title, today we have the Rival 700. Yep. So here it is, guys. The Rival 700. I wanted to first kind of start off by saying I really had almost zero intention of ever getting this mouse. And I say that because, well, probably not awesome when the cam falls off, right? I say that because uh, of a few things. Um, Not because of the shape, not because of the sensor, not because of anything. Because this mouse actually, the first thing you'll notice straight off the bat as a competitive FPS player is this mouse weighs an absolute crap ton. It actually weighs around 135 grams without the cable and 100 and I think like 50 with. Um, So right off the bat, that just kind of straight up scared me. Um, and those fears were a little bit, I don't even know the right word, brought to life because upon just first picking this up, I can just immediately tell this is just way too heavy for me. Um, Not in the sense that I get fatigued, but what I was noticing is just in my small like wrist movements and things like that, I was just losing accuracy somewhere. They weren't as crisp and smooth. Um, and things like that. But yeah, let's continue to go over it though, because there are some really cool features about this mouse too. So first, let's start off by talking about the shape. This is actually basically almost the exact same Rival 300 shape, except it's slightly shorter, and I actually think it might be a little bit a little bit less tall, but I could be wrong on that. It's either a little bit more or a little bit less tall. All in all, the shape actually feels really good. It feels good even with my small hands, where the Rival 300 was supposed to be for bigger hands. This feels actually really good in my hands, like as far as the shape. Fits with my claw grip. It would fit easily with a palm grip. And the only thing I maybe can't see is like fingertip, but even then you could still make it work. So yeah, let's get into some of the more important aspects of this mouse, and talk about a few things that you guys came here to see. Um, First off, first things first, what is this mouse? What does it do? Really bright LED, as you can see on the back. Um, this is the SteelSeries Rival 700. It has a 3360 optical sensor, which is by many is considered to be the best optical sensor on the market today. It's very responsive, uh, has little to no malfunction rates. I mean, you would have to be like robotically moving so quick to actually make this thing malfunction. It's pretty ridiculous. Um, and overall, it just has a bunch of solid features. It has some really gimmicky features too, like the little LED. Let me see if I can position this a little better for you guys. Eh. The LED side screen here. Oh, I'm just really bad at positioning today. So it has the little LED side screen there. You can actually, this will display information in game, like your health, kills, things like that. This is just super gimmicky to me. Like, I don't know. It's just like I don't ever look down at my hand when I'm playing, so I just don't find myself actually ever using it. Yeah, that's one of the features. Another feature is it actually has a vibration motor built into the back of it about right here that will actually cue you on some different notifications for games and things like that. Like you can set it up to CS to vibrate whenever you've killed somebody, which actually somebody had mentioned, and I could see this. Um, you actually know if you've hit or killed somebody when you're full flashed, which is kind of cool, but it's still super gimmicky and obviously not really necessary. Um, Other than that, some other little things. You actually have three side buttons here. Let's kind of test them out just to see. They actually feel really nice as far as they're clicking. The third one here doesn't feel as nice, but it's kind of just an extra, which is pretty cool. Uh, Thirdly, let's talk about the mouse wheel. Pretty standard, a little bit of tactility, but not too much. You could definitely b-hop with it, but it's not the best in the world. Let me see if you guys can maybe hear it a little bit better. Very quiet, very little tactility. Next is going to be another really important thing to me, the mouse 1 and mouse 2. Mouse 1, mouse 2. So first things first on that, I would say mouse 1 definitely feels a little bit more clicky and tactile than mouse 2 does for some reason. I can't really tell what that is, if it's just me in my brain or if it's the actual mouse, but something about it makes it feel like the mouse 2 is a little less tactile. Um, let's see, what else we got on this mouse? Oh yeah, we should probably get into some of the really important things about this mouse. Apparently you'll be able to change backs on this mouse and even 3D print your own, as well as the little emblem down here. Wow, that's really bright. Let me see if I can just turn that off for this video. But yeah, all in all, this mouse is like pretty dang gimmicky right now. Let me see if I can color shift, steady, disable. Okay, close. Okay. So all in all, right now, there's a few things about this mouse. Okay, so you can actually, let's see if I can even do it. Um, there's a way, can't think of the way to do it right now, but basically you can actually pop this back off and it reveals like just some different stuff in here that you can actually like customize this back and do stuff with it. Once again, super gimmicky. It's just a mouse. I mean, I guess that's cool to some people. I don't have a 3D printer or anything, so it doesn't really appeal to me. Once again, you can actually, there's a little section down here that says rival. You can't really see it because my webcam's garbage, but it actually, you can 3D print these as well to, you know, put your team name or whatever you would like to put. And lastly, something in this mouse. Okay, firstly, this whole plate, this whole sensor plate, is actually removable, and you can change the sensors in this mouse. Don't know why the hell you would absolutely need that. It's cool, I guess, but I just cannot see that being useful. What are you going to change it to? You're already got the best sensor in the world at the moment in here, unless you're looking for just crazy longevity, which SteelSeries isn't known to have great longevity anyway, so that's really just kind of like shooting for the stars right now, I feel like. But, you know, I guess it's kind of a selling point for some people maybe. Another thing is it actually has a removable mouse cord, um, which actually leads me to another point. Um, I'm not sure if it's the mouse, the removable mouse cord, or if it's just something in here. Um, but my click latency isn't that great with this mouse. I don't know what it is exactly. I don't have like one of those programs that, you know, tests mouse one in comparison to another mouse or anything like that. But I am, you know, comparing it against one of the better mice in the game as far as click latency. I actually pulled out my G303, pulled up the human benchmark test, and on average, so basically, I consider myself to have pretty fast reactions. I average about, I'll have to do a video for you guys, but I average about 180 to 185 milliseconds over the 5 attempts or whatever on human benchmark. With this mouse, for some reason, I was hitting like 210 to 220. I don't know why, and it wasn't like, oh, this is just one off, I only did like one click each. I literally did probably 20 clicks with this mouse, 20 clicks with the G303, and overall it was just much faster on the G303. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's me, I don't know if it's the mouse. I'll have to dig more into that, but I will say keep an eye on that maybe if you do happen to get this mouse. Um, Overall, I'm just going to end this video by saying, overall, and this is not a knock on SteelSeries, this is probably the most disappointing mouse I reviewed. Um, why is that? Because this mouse literally had so much potential. Um, it could have been like the actual successor to the Rival 300 with a perfect sensor and all these great features. But sadly, they market it. They almost. I mean, I won't say 100%, but they market it towards FPS players, um, and very similar like that. It's just way too heavy for an FPS mouse. You're gonna see in the gameplay, my aim just isn't the best with it. I will say one thing. I don't know if this is like almost like kind of like a weight training type thing, but it does kind of actually force my hands to be a little bit more like precise, but I think that's maybe me just overthinking it with using the insanely much more heavy mouse. I mean, like literally I'm going from using an FK2 most of the time to this, which an FK2 weighs about, I think it's like 84 grams to almost 150 grams. That's almost double. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. It just has an insane weight that I just feel is not necessary. I feel that they could easily trim down some stuff. I don't know if they want to give us like an essentials version of this mouse or something like that just had the 3360 sensor, same shape, without all the gimmicks like the motor, the vibration motor, and the LED screen. I just feel like that stuff is really not necessary. Once again, this is my preference. If you guys hate that and you want all that stuff, that is completely great. This is an awesome, well-built mouse. It tracks excellently. All sorts of things are done so well, but I'm just saying because I know a lot of you guys are Counter-Strike players or FPS players that come to watch my stuff because I'm an FPS player. Um, it just is just way, 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 way too heavy for me. Yeah, I mean, I just can't see myself using it, at least more than a couple times. Um, because the gimmick isn't gimmicky enough for me because, like I said, I just don't look down at my mouse when I'm playing. I don't look down at the LED screen enough for it to be cool or useful to me. I'm never going to create another back with a 3D printer. I'm never probably going to switch out a sensor in it. All the gimmicks are cool, but it's just not cool enough. It's a $100 mouse. That's kind of expensive for a lot of people. Um, It is insanely heavy, um, and yeah, I mean, I just can't see many FPS players liking it. That being said, a CS Pro actually uses it right now. I don't know if he's going to stick with it, but he came from the Rival 300, so it kind of sort of makes sense. Whitmer, he's not like a huge name or anything, actually has been using it lately. He said he actually prefers heavy mice. Well, I guess more power to him, man. It's a great mouse if you can get past how heavy it is. It almost has the G502 problem where everything is done so well except for the weight. Um, but yeah, all in all, a great mouse, so much potential that just falls short for FPS players because of the weight. And that is literally the only reason. If this mouse even weighed 100 to 110, which is a little bit past the sweet spot of 80 to 100 for FPS mice, but the kind of acceptable range is maybe to like a 110, then you know what? This mouse might be like go-to, like great. But as it is, I mean, this thing just feels heavy to like swipe and do quick swipes and like things like that. All in all, like I said, really cool mouse, really cool idea, uh, but I think it just falls short in a lot of spots. Um, like I said, if you're very casual, you want a great tracking, well-made mouse for some other things, or even FPS. Even if you're like more casual FPS, this will still work great. I'm just saying for us like hardcore guys out there, us that are playing ESEA, just sweating like nerds over here in our chairs, trying to find the best stuff to possible. It's probably not it. You're probably going to want to look at something else with a 3360 or maybe a 3988 or even a 3310. All the Zowie mice use 3310s. all in all, guys, though, like I said, stick around for the gameplay, um, because I am obviously I'm gonna, as per all my new reviews, I'm going to throw in a little bit of gameplay with it. Um, and yeah, let's see how it performs in game, and see how I'd play with it. Like I said, I'll probably talk a little bit as I play, and yeah, we'll go from there. As always, guys, it's been Spilly. Love to have you here. Um, look for more reviews soon. I think Scream 1 is supposed to be out fairly soon. I guess it's about a month away, and yeah, we'll go from there. I don't know if there's any other mice that I'll be picking up soon, but maybe I'll go back over some of the mice that I didn't have gameplays with and refer more like my first kind of reviews, because I think I can do better on some of those. But yeah, as always, guys, stick around for the gameplay, and I will see you guys next time.
Very nice. Very good shot. You got him. Nice shot. You got him. Nice shot. Very good shot. Nice shooting. Very good shooting. Very nice. Nice shooting.
Alright, it's not that good. What? Yeah, this is
Very good shooting. Nice shot, man. Nice shot. Got him. Nice shooting.
go, it's not on there.
Very nice. Very good shot.